And here we are once again in the world of Valheim. I'd like to show you how I build my watchtowers. They're pretty easy to make. They have a lot of modability and they're extremely functional, I feel. I put these all along my fence line at a particular interval, which I will discuss in just a moment. I like these wooden slat stairs, even though you have to jump up them. This makes a pretty good little defensive fortification. Let's kill this little grayling down here. Yeah, sucker! Death from above! Oh, crap. Stop moving around and let me kill you, you little monster. Oh, so close. Come on now. You can see that this would be a lot more useful if you were a better shot. Oh, I hate you so much! Die! Alright, well, anyways, they're probably better against trolls than against this little guy. Also, I'm not a very good shot. So, here's the base. Look at all this. Great, right? The deal with this guy is it makes a good platform. It's nice and flush with the fence, but, you know, the fence is obviously guarding us. And the secret sauce here is we have a workbench inside this box here. So what this does is the workbench, when there's an invasion, it prevents enemies from spawning within its radius. Furthermore, of course, you can use it, you know, you can construct stuff anywhere that you want to. So enemies cannot spawn inside my base, inside the radius of this guy, and I have access to the workbench anywhere I am in my plantation. So I like to build these at workbench intervals away from one another, and then I've got this one in the center. And this is an example of how you can mod them up a little bit. You know, I've got the evil eye of Sauron going on up there, and because it's just a big empty box, you could really adorn this thing like crazy if you wanted to. You could make it, you know, a wild Burning Man effigy. However, let's just go ahead and make one. So first, we're going to build a crafting bench, but we're not really going to build it. You can see this white or red circle, depending on whether I can build this or not, around the workbench. And you know that inside this tower, there's a bench that has a similar perimeter. So what I want to do is I want to bring it away probably about right here so that the two circles will overlap well enough so there'll be no space, but also so that I'm not, you know, really wasting my business. And this is also right next to a fence, which I feel is the perfect place to build a platform. Okay, so we start off with one of these core wood logs. I like the long guys. We'll just slap it down. Uh-oh, what am I missing? A workbench. Yeah, well, once I'm done with the chore here, that won't be the case anymore. All right, here we go. We'll slap down one of these logs. We're going to put another one right on top of it, but we can't do that yet. So we're going to take the short log beam, okay? And you want to rotate it so that the final business is going to be one rotation back from in orientation from where you start. So if we start here, it's going to start like this. I don't want it like that. I'm going to start it here, so it's going to be flush with the fence. All right, so I put one down. I let it glom onto the top, and I rotate it one tick, and then that's it. You can do this whole thing all the way up very nicely. Oh, crap. I find that it's easiest to make this happen, not to try to get the log to meet up with the post, but to put it at the center of the next top log. And sometimes you have to be a little bit closer to make this happen. There we go, yeah. And I find it makes it better when you try to mate it with the log ahead. Oh, shit, that's not what I want to do. Okay, now that we've reached the top, we're going to build one more of these guys, and we're going to go all the way up and around. If I was some sort of a internet video building wizard, I would find a way to speed this part up so you guys don't have to suffer through this. But as you can see, it actually happens quite rapidly and is actually fairly pleasant to do. It's meditative. And there we go. And now we are perfectly flush with the fence. So now we're just going to slap down. Actually, we're going to climb down to do this. You can still reach this all the way from the ground. So what we're going to do is we're going to attach one platform. I think I like it up top like this. Okay, and then we're going to take my little small guys, and you just want to bring the cursor until it touches the edge. And you're going to bring the cursor until it touches the edge. There we go, and that's all mated up nicely. We're going to do the same on the other side. Here we go. Very nice. And very nice. Then we'll climb back up our nascent tower. Here we go. We could use stairs for this, I guess, but I think this is much more aesthetically pleasing. Okay, and now we're going to take our wall, and we're just going to build this right in very easily, just like this. And it's best to build the back walls first, because otherwise you have to build all sorts of crazy scaffolding to get over there. Now, we'll throw in the secret sauce. Look at this. I hate seeing these crafting benches just littering my territory everywhere. I think they're terribly unsightly. But hiding them inside these boxes, not only... What's going on? I guess I gotta move the crafting bench back a little bit. Okay, let's just move you back as far as I can. That's probably good. Right, not only is it hidden from my view, but it makes an excellent defensive platform right up on top here. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to take this little guy, and we're going to wait until he snaps into place. I like him a little bit higher, actually, but that's probably good. And then we need to build a ladder. So we're going to build one right here, because you got to get over here so you get the good perspective to be able to make this up. Now, if you are totally anal retentive about things, this could drive you crazy trying to get these guys to match up perfectly corner to corner. I just bring them in until I can't see any space between them anymore, and I call it good enough. There we go. So now I can jump up here, and not only can I get up here, but I can put a roof, oop, wrong piece, put a roof on you. Great. Great, and then that's it. Now I've got a defensive platform, and yeah, you can see I've got this giant ring where no enemies can spawn, and I can use my crafting tools inside this area, which is fantastic. They're pretty easy. They only cost about 20 wood and about like 15 core wood, so they're super cheap to make. And yeah, it's great. If you've got a whole gang, because we've got like 5 people on my server, so when the earth starts to move or whatever, everybody climbs up on top of the platforms, and it's just fish on. If there's a troll, you can fit like 3 people up here, and everybody's got their fire arrows going. Let's kill this neck. I see that neck. I'm out of arrow. Ugh. Well, anyways, that's it. That's my super awesome defensive magic monster playing platform. They're simple and they're cheap, and I think they're aesthetically pleasing. You can dress them up, any way you like. Here's my eye. I love it. And that's it. Thank you for watching.